Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we are back with Pokemon TCGO, which, if you don't know, is an acronym for Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Today we're going to be looking at one of the newer decks to come out of the Primal Clash set, and that is a Mega Aggron deck. Now, I want to give a warning before I start going through this deck. This is not the perfect build to this deck by any means. This is just the build that I like and I've had some success with. I'm not going to say this deck is amazing, but it's pretty good and it's fun to use. So with that, we're going to jump in. Of course, we've got our star of the show, Mega Aggron EX. It is a Mega Evolution, so you got the Mega Evolution rule. When you Mega Evolve your Aggron to Mega Aggron EX, it ends your turn, unless you have some way to get around that, which I will go into in just a little bit here. But Mega Aggron EX has the attack Megaton Slam, which does 120 damage, and then you may flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 120 more damage. If tails, this attack does 20 damage each of your bench Pokemon. So obviously it's a little bit of a drawback, but it's not too bad, and we can also avoid getting that tails. So we got two of the Mega Aggron EX, and then two Aggron EX, which is fairly decent in its own right. Not anything to write home to mom about. I wouldn't make a deck around just Aggron EX, but Steel Headbutt does 50 plus 30 if you flip heads, and then Raging Hammer does 60 plus 10 for each damage counter on Aggron EX. So it can work out if you're in a pinch, but for the most part we're going to be going for the Mega Aggron. Now, to help with that coin flip that we were talking about earlier, we have two of the Victini with the Victory Star ability. Allows us to, if we flip a coin, we are allowed to reflip one time if we didn't like the results of the first one. So we're going to have two Victinis in here. Another Pokemon I thought about running was Mr. Mime, which would stop hurting our own bench, but we'd rather retry the coin flip than just accept it and get hit on our bench. So that's why I run Victini over Mr. Mime, and there's not really any extra space to be throwing random Pokemon in here. So that's why I decided not to go with Mr. Mime. And I would like to have another pair of Aggron EX and Mega Aggron EX, but this is what we're working with right now, is just two of them. Of course, we have 3 Bronzong with the Metal Lynx ability. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a Steel Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So you can start building up Aggron and Mega Aggron EX while they're sitting on the bench. We also have one Aegislash EX with the Mighty Shield ability. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. This is really nice for decks like Seismitoad. Are going to be running the double colorless energy, so they can't attack. Their ability still goes through, but the damage doesn't, so it kind of slows them down in their own right as well. Most Pyro decks, the Pyros are going to be running double colorless, so they can't hurt Aegislash. Unfortunately, Aegislash can't hurt it in return, but something you got to deal with. But Mega Aggron can come in one shot Pyro, so if you can hold them off while you build up a Mega Aggron, that works out. Mighty Shield also stops decks that are using strong energy, like Donphan. So it's just nice stalwart Pokemon to have while you're building up your Aggron. It also has Slash Blast, does 40 plus 20 for each Steel Energy, so you can go that route as well. And we have a Cobalion with Energy Press, and Iron Breaker. These are for like Sigilith and Suicune. And along that same right, we also have Heatran, Steel Drop, and Steam Blast. Just two Pokemon that are non-EX for attacking. And then we also have Keldeo. Allows us to rush in and retreat with the Float Stone that we'll go over later, to use the Metal Lynx to build up Pokemon that are in your active position. So that is our Pokemon line. For trainer cards, we have a Dowsing Machine. We have one Evo Soda. We have one Starly Megaphone, one Switch card, 2 Ultra Balls. Get out of here, Ultra Ball. One Versus Seeker, 2 Colress, 2 Lysander, 4 N, 2 Pokemon Fan Club, 3 Professor Sycamore, 1 Teammates. Scroll down a little bit here. We got 3 Steel Shelters, 2 Aggron Spirit Link. This is what allows us to evolve from Aggron EX to Mega Aggron EX without ending our turn, which can work out very well for us, because then you can get that Megaton Slam off right away. We got 2 Float Stones for our Keldeo. We have 2 Muscle Bands, 4 double colorless energy, and 10 steel energy. Now, I'm going to find a battle here for us, guys. Trying to show off how this deck works. I do have to change my teammates because I actually have a full art version of that. But we will be right back with a battle here for you. Alright guys, we got ourselves a battle here. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out because Pokemon TC, I don't know what's going on with Pokemon TCGO, but it's happened 3 times where I get a really good battle and then middle of the game, it just glitches and I can't do anything. Like I'll look at their card and then I'll exit out of the card and the screen will stay gray and I can't do anything. So hopefully that doesn't happen this match and hopefully it's a good match. I do start with Aegislash and he starts with Keldeo. Let's see where this is going to go here. We do see a Dive Ball. What's that going to grab? Blastoise. So it looks like it's going to be Keldeo Blastoise deck. Possibly Kyogre as well. He plays a Dive Ball for the Oh, okay. He plays a Dive Ball for the Blastoise and then discards it because he's probably going to try and do the Archie's... I can't remember what it's called. Archie's Ace in the Hole. You play that and it allows you to get... Blastoise out of your discard and just put it right on your bench. Not specifically Blastoise, just any water type Pokemon and put it on your bench. So it can be a stage 2, which is the draw of it, of course. Unfortunately, our Aegislash really doesn't help us in this matchup. And we are a little bit behind the 8-ball on this one. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Steel Shelter because I don't think we'll need it. And Victini because if we don't even have a chance to get Aggron EX out, we won't have to worry about Victini. So I'm just going to do that right away. I'm going to grab my own Aggron EX because we have to worry about getting him out first. And I will play him. And at that point, I just have to end the turn. I could attach this double colorless to Aegislash next turn and attack. We'll only be doing 60 damage, unfortunately. And giving up a double colorless energy. But that might be what I have to do. He does discard 2 Archie's Ace in the Hole. Huh. Must not want that Blastoise that bad. He discards another Blastoise and a Suicune. He's throwing a lot of things away for wanting to get those Blastoise out. Because he got rid of 2 of Archie's Ace in the Hole. I'm sure he runs 4 of them. So it's probably not too big of a deal for him. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Could have just gotten your Blastoise right away there. You just pulled out an Exegcute with the Ultra Ball. So we do see that discarded with another Ultra Ball. He might have Archie's Ace in the Hole in the hand, and he's just trying to get rid of everything to play it. Because it does need to be the last card in your hand to be able to play it, unfortunately. That is kind of the drawback to it. We don't see another energy come off from him, so I might just start getting damage off with this Aegislash. And not worry about Mega Evolving right now, because we can still get the Aggron Spirit Link. And if we can get Keldeo out of here, that's one less problem we have to deal with. He does get the last energy onto Keldeo, and it does do 110 damage. So we have to come up with an answer to this Keldeo pretty quick. I'm going to play the N. Usually you don't want to, but because my opponent is trying to get down to 1 card, I'm going to try and keep him from doing that. I will play my Bronzor. I did get a double colorless to attach this Aggron, and I don't think we have any steel energy. Yeah, we don't have any steel energy in the discard yet. We hopefully will soon, but we also don't have a Bronzor yet to be worrying about that too much. I'm going to just Slash Blast to get another 60 damage off on this Keldeo, and we should be able to knock it out this upcoming turn here. We do see another water energy going on to Keldeo, and we see another Ultra Ball discarding another Blastoise. So he's got 3 Blastoise in there, and 2 of Archie's Ace in the Hole. So if we can just keep him from getting down to 1 card, which looks like he just got down to 0, so he can computer search for an Archie. Let's see if he does that. He can do that, but then he doesn't have any water energy in his hand anyway. So he does play the Archie's Ace in the Hole to get a Blastoise. Oh, that's right. It allows you to draw 5 cards with a Professor's Letter. So he's going to be able to set up another Keldeo, unfortunately. But what are you going to do about that? Not much, really. So we see the Deluge to attach as many water energy as you like per turn. Unfortunately, you do have to click it every time to do that. So he's got another Keldeo set up on the bench, and a superior energy retrieval. How many water energy has he put in that discard pile is the question. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and he's got another Keldeo set up. Now, fortunately, at this point, none of the Keldeos can knock us out in one hit. Especially if we do end up getting to Mega Aggron EX, which would be preferred. I just realized what my plan was going to be is kind of backfiring, because I was going to get Bronze Ore, get the Steel Energy, and then retreat. The only unfortunate thing, or retreat with switch. The only unfortunate thing there is I would have to discard my switch. So I'm going to bring up Bronze Ore, play out Keldeo, and then I'm going to play Professor Sycamore. See if we can get a Bronzong and a Steel Energy, or some way to get Mega Aggron would be nice. We do end up getting Bronzong, so I will play the Bronzong here. And we do have a way to get Mega Aggron EX, so I'm going to play the Steel Energy here. I'm going to use the Metal Links. The one time, poor little Bronzong's going to get to use Metal Links, because it's going to get knocked out this upcoming turn. Attach it to the Aggron EX. And then, the Aggron EX. Then we can play Evo Soda to grab our Mega Aggron, and it will end our turn, but we really can't do anything else this turn. And next turn I can play the Teammates card, because Bronzong is going to get knocked out, without a doubt. We do see the Versus Seeker. What is he going to be grabbing? Probably Professor Juniper, I would assume. Teammates. He's going to grab Teammates for when his Keldeo gets knocked out the following turn. So there goes my poor little Bronzong, but we can bring up Mega Aggron EX, and we can get some mighty damage off long before he can even think about getting damage off on us. So I will attach the Steel Energy to Aggron EX, and then I will play Teammates, allowing us to grab... I could just go Aggron Spearlink and a Steel Energy, but at this point, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to grab a Muscle Band for my Aggron. My Mega Aggron, that is. I could go Keldeo, I could go Steel Energy, Heatran, Lysander. I'm going to go double Colorless Energy, so we can attach that to the Little Aggron in the following turn. And then I will just attack with the Megaton Slam, which we do have to flip for this, so hopefully we get heads. We do get heads, so we don't have to flip again with Victini, and it will just knock out this Keldeo one hit. Now, he will be able to get a Teammates off, but we will also be able to knock out another Keldeo here. Unless he puts up Blastoise, which we can knock out Blastoise. He does put the Keldeo up with a bunch of damage off on it, so he's probably trying to go for the build up on his back Keldeo so he can knock out. He is actually going to attach to the Blastoise in case I want to Lysander up Blastoise. I'm not too worried about that because I can just knock out 3 Keldeos, or these last 2 Keldeos, and then I win the game. We do see a Maintenance. A card you usually don't see, but it's a card you'll see in these decks because they're trying to get rid of all their cards. There's a Teammates, going to grab 2 more cards. He does only have 1 Archie's Ace in the Hole left. Not that I think he's worried about playing it at this point, because he does have a Blastoise out as it is. So, he might just grab 2 Water Energy. He only grabbed 1 card, so he might be out of Water Energy at this point. There's the Execute, bringing that back to his hand. He might be playing Superior Energy Retrieval. Nope, playing a Maintenance. And he does just attack with Secret Sword. So we are guaranteed the knockout onto this Keldeo. And I could Chorus for 4 cards. I do have 26 cards in my deck. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. Well, another Secret Sword won't knock us out at this point, so I'm just going to Megaton Slam. It will take out this Keldeo. And unless he has the Superior Energy Retrieval, which I don't know if he does, we will be able to... Well, he brings up the Blastoise, so... and there's a Kyurem, so we do have to go through 2 more Pokemon now instead of just 1, unless I pull Lysander on this turn. He does play another double colorless on Blastoise, I guess just to get some damage off on my my Mega Aggron. But this does give me another turn to get another Mega Aggron out here. We do see a Keldeo, so I'll play Keldeo and a Float Stone, because I can actually attack with my own Aggron, or my little Aggron, sorry. instead of my Mega Aggron, so I can kind of guarantee that I can knock out a Pokemon with my Mega Aggron, but that's, again, it's not necessarily guaranteed because of the coin flip that needs to happen. So I will attach to my Aggron here. I'm gonna Chorus just because I want to try and get my Mega Aggron. We do get the Spirit Link, but not the Mega, unfortunately. But we can get the Mega up. We do have a Lysander here, so we can actually go for the kill next turn. I am just going to attack with the Steel Headbutt. Yep, there's the 80. We don't even have to flip again. We've been getting nice flips on these coins here. So, I'm just trying to think here. Next turn we will knock out this Blastoise. So, that's a positive, but I can also Lysander, bring up the Keldeo or the Mewtwo, and Megaton Slam. I think I'll bring up the Keldeo just because then it's up there and the Keldeo couldn't rush in. So that's kind of the plan right now. We do see a Zerosic, which is going to take off my double Colorless Energy from my Mega Aggron. So not necessarily guaranteeing us this next turn. Yeah, it does put us back. Unless, what do we have in here? We have a switch. We have an Ultra Ball and an Evo Soda. I can grab the Evo Soda. So let's Spear Link the Mega Aggron. Let's Dousing Machine away a Steel Energy and the Pokemon Fan Club to grab. Where is it? There it is. Evo Soda. I could have grabbed the what's it called? There's Mega Aggron, so luckily that was still in our deck. I probably should have checked that ahead of time, but I did not. So there's our Mega Aggron. We can Lysander up the Keldeo. Now, we just have to get the heads on this coin flip. If we don't, then, I mean, we'll be able to take out the following turn, and it shouldn't take us out. Yes, we need to coin flip. Please get the heads. We do get the heads, so we don't even have to flip again. And, oh, no. Bop, there goes the Keldeo EX, and Mega Aggron EX comes through. It comes through. So, like I said, this deck works very well when it works, and sometimes you just don't get the draws you need. Which I guess is technically all decks, but some decks just do it better. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, in the comment section below, let me know if you have a better build for this Aggron EX deck. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Bye!